Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to the Clone Crater. A bit more digging's happened. Ooh, this volcano just became active again, like since I last looked over here. So we are now pumping magma. I put in this glass forge so I could get some solar going. The steam has come down to a reasonable temperature, so the base is starting to cool off again. This volcano's, got some time. Tapped into this natural gas so we can start running the gas range. And if you look, we have 1/3 of a Frostburger and 200 of surf and turf. I'm just cooking stuff up, not letting them eat that. This will end up being the sleet wheat farm and probably the lettuce farm, storing up the natural gas. Up here, tapped into the copper volcano. I originally was dumping the copper up here, which, as you can see, was a mistake. So I moved it over here, and now this one thermoregulator is just cooling all of space for me. So it was at like 95 degrees. It's coming down slowly. We've got our solar in place, and we have our first rocket, which we're just about ready to launch. To get the steam for it, I just dug into this magma, or this hot rock that was left, and dug in from the side to get the water into it. It worked out. These are starting to overheat, so I need to launch the rocket so I can get both the steam rockets going. Nicola. Actually, I forgot to set priorities on. For rocket people, they need to have a slight uptick on priority for operating, or they will never come play with the rocket. And see, we've got a couple of new dupes going. What are you good at? You are good at operating and tickering. But we should be able to get this launched and see what's going on. Then we'll take a look at the star map. There's been some good asteroids. Let's see if I got my automation right. And it should have had more of a delay. And signal for a time longer than selected. Okay, make sure I didn't have that connected. And then this is here just to direct the steam that way so it doesn't impact my plastic ladder. Why are people idle? I guess they're waiting for suits. Okay, let's take a look at the star map. We got some asteroids coming in. Starting to have some power issues. I think I'm going to have to put more coal generators in. So let's just do that right now while we're thinking about it. Not that coal generators are the best, but I have plenty of coal. I might as well use it. That. And I should have plenty of lead around here. There, and probably need to take out that. I just realized that's going to be in the way. Need to be there. Let them build that. We'll get some more coal out of it while they're doing that. We've got a nice 2, 3. It'd be nice if there was more on the third, but it's these asteroids that I always look for. Anytime you can get free steel and copper, they're better when they're at the 30k round, but 40 is nice. Then up here at 50, we've got a source of slime, algae, gassy moos, that type of stuff. Alright. So these just kept flooding on me from the ice melting, so let's just finish this off. I was trying to be fancy about it and pick the right place to put them under, but it doesn't matter. We're at 24 dupes exactly right now. The range? Oh, probably not. I think I need to move that over one. There we go. I don't expect this volcano to provide me with much power, but as long as it just, keeps the steam on this side warm, since most of the heat's going to be over here, that should be good. Of course, this being flooded means that those coal generators aren't on, which might be part of my problem. Eventually, I'll probably put natural gas generators in over here made out of steel. And just their polluted water will instantly turn into steam. Because I've got 2 natural gas vents. So that's some free power. I have an idea on how to do the liquid oxygen and hydrogen different this time, but I got to make sure I can find fullerene so I can get a lot of supercoolant, because unfortunately my idea is going to take just, I believe the technical term is a buttload, meaning the old cask that they used to store wine in that was actually called a butt. I need that much supercoolant. Come on, people, all the lead is right down here. You can come down and get it. And I gotta pump down here and get all this out of here. Move it over to the other side. Ooh, there's another oil biome over there. Oh, I wonder if I can tunnel through that with insulated tiles. Is that abyssite? No, I guess some of that abyssite's stupid hot. Oh, that is coal turning into refined carbon right there. Interesting. Telescope idol. What else did we get? Shattered planet. Okay, well, good stuff out to 50. Hopefully we have some good stuff out in the outer rings. I typically find the close-in stuff is good, the outer stuff is good, and the stuff in the middle is not. There, now we got even more power. My dupes are being nice and delivering all the coal, because that is the nice thing about a hatch ranch is I've got just a lot of it. Where's consumable? Or, yeah, I have 300 tons of coal. 376. 379. Yeah, that's going up. Alright, let's dig out the rest of this, then I can get ready for cooling loop, and then I don't think lettuce needs a heating loop. I think just giving it salt water is good enough. But it's been so long since I farmed lettuce, I'm not entirely sure. So we will go investigate that here shortly. Alright, where do I have some lettuce? There we go. Nope, not the seed, I want the plant. There we go. Alright, and 22 to 65. So it needs to be slightly cooler. Ooh. Oh no, that's you going off. I thought that was the rocket coming back. Which one's over? Oh, good lord. You know what? Up here I used copper wire because as long as it's not taking straight rocket exhaust, you just can't use lead, but any other refined metal will work. So you can use iron, copper, gold, any of those will deal with the regolith heat. It's only lead that will melt with regolith. Really? You just got opened. That's what I hated when I did the sustainable map. Was I built a bunch of solar and then meteors kept coming in non-stop, so yeah, some power issues. And this is just your standard rotation. I find that this sensor needs to be 1 block away. If it's right next to it, it tends to send the signal late. Liquid and gas pipes can be right next to each other, but these apparently need one more space to get the right chunk to come out. Or no, I've got it set all the way down to 126. Don't need that much power out of this, but I want to keep that cool. Speaking of cool, how's this doing? Oh yeah, it's already down 2 degrees. Nice. In terms of water read, you need a source of salt water. Well, there's a saltwater geyser. There's a saltwater geyser. Like, I should have more than enough salt water on this map. There's a saltwater geyser to keep a water reed farm going. Fish, if you go that way, you'll eventually hit a pool of water. How's this doing? There's 17 cycles. There's still 1100 degrees in there, that's fine. And my water tank. Yeah, it's starting to come down a bit. I was recycling all of the water from the steam turbine, so I can probably... I think what I'll... I'm trying to think of how much I want to toss in there. We'll see how fast that comes down. So far, this has been the only source of water into this tank, and it's been mostly keeping up. So once that goes dormant, then I'll toss the steam turbines back in there. How far out's the rocket? About 0.7 cycles. This is all nice and cool. Thought about just dumping all that into this hot section and steaming it all out, but that doesn't seem like a wise idea. Mostly because I actually want that polluted water to feed into my thimbleweed farm. This isn't overheating. No, perfect. Alright, do I need to extend the cooling loop to these? I don't think so. I mean, there's enough cooling around that these won't overheat everything else. And I've had... I think these are both just about dead. Yeah, they're getting there. I think they've already laid their eggs. I definitely had a fleeing situation. Yeah, you're at age. You might lay another one. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Lindsay, are you... Where's your helmet? Okay. That's weird. When they're working the grill, their helmet comes off? Or just disappears? Alright, got solar again. Okay, yeah, now I feel better about power. Those coal generators were needed. They're not the most efficient use, but I've got plenty of coal. map has turned into a bit of a mess, pipe-wise and plumbing-wise. Like, the plumbing overlay is ridiculous. The gas overlay is just as bad. You got pipes going every which way. Power's looking nice and neat. Since I got that power spine in, that looks good. Ooh, rocket. Alright, let's change location. Turn the pumps back on. 208, okay. Yeah, I dumped in a bunch more water, so hopefully this will maintain temperature long enough for these to pump it all. And what did we find? Oh, heck yeah. Niobium and fullerene on the first rocket. That is perfect. So I think I'm gonna, oh no, I can't. I was like, oh, I think I'll build a cargo rocket. Like, nope, I have not done the research for cargo rockets yet. I can't do it. Okay, apparently I found a hatch somewhere in there. And I'm sure there's just a, bunch of slime lung going on, but everyone's in suits, so it should be fine. Over here, there shouldn't be any germs. And I'm not recycling toilet water at all, so I've never had any food poisoning on this entire map. Or dormant. How much gold do I have? 25 tons, that's good. I have enough room for another 8 dupes already. Alright, we might be hiring some more. And we got research going. Nice. Actually want to get up to there. It's really too bad you can't do the basic research on other things while waiting for the data banks. Alright, decreased athletics is bad. Floral scent I don't care about, but I want ranching. Ooh, time to add a new schedule. Alright, Joshua, there you are. And let's put him in a suit. Where did you go? There you are. Every time you print them, toss them in a suit. Wrenching. But they're so slow at the beginning that I also try to get them up to exosuits as fast as possible. Look at him waddle! Yeah, like I am right on that balance point of power where my batteries aren't quite filling up before the solar turns off, which is perfect. Right, did I put in? No. One of these days I'll remember to put in the code to remember space. Control 1, take me back up to space. Steam is coming in. I just set it to be full because I'm not worried about how much steam I have, considering the amount is based on how much water I dump in there. $89, $88, all right. I mean, it's not coming down fast, but it is coming down. 75. Yeah, so it's picking up about 3 degrees through all of space and this battery box. And then in here, it's going from 75 to 85. So it's picking up 10 degrees in that area, which means I'm getting the heat out of there. Let's put it in high-speed mode, see how well that does. It's a lot of idle dupes. Alright, you guys can start cleaning. I think it needs like 700. Let's see, there's 6. I just want to turn the pumps off as soon as I can. Yeah, it's probably going to be close. That way the pipes are empty, and this is a very long pipe run. There's 800. There it is. Did I time that right? Oh, that was so close. So close. Alright, we will call that good for today. Thank you very much for watching. We've got our research rockets going, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.